Good morning. It is the crack of dawn here. All the kids are still sleeping, and I was praying and just felt compelled to come and share something with you. It was just burning in my spirit. This is from Psalm 24. Who may climb? This is verse 3. Who may climb? Actually, let me start at verse 1. Psalm 24, verse 1. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. The world and all its people belong to him. For he laid the earth's foundation on the seas and built it on the ocean depths. Everything in the earth belongs to God. He created everything. Everything belongs to him. Verse 3, who may climb the mountain of the Lord? Who may stand in his holy place? Only those whose hands and hearts are pure, who do not worship idols and never tell lies. They will receive the Lord's blessing and have right relationship with God, their Savior. Such people may seek you and worship in your presence, O God of Jacob. Now, it really jumped out at me because I felt in the spirit as I was praying that there are people that are really believing for more. They're believing for encounters with God. They're believing for breakthrough, for growth. Excuse me. They're just believing for more of God, and there's something blocking them. So I want to go through this with you real fast. Who may climb the mountain of the Lord? Let's just establish, what does the mountain represent? If you go through the word, you see the Bible often talks about mountains and God establishing his leaders. So leaders are often established into leadership roles on the mountain of God. That's what it says in the Bible. You'll see it right through the word. And it also says in many places that God encountered his people on mountains. So we know two things. A mountain represents a place of establishing leadership and a place of encounter with God. And I believe that a lot of people are looking for those two things. They're wanting God to take them to a new level and to have a real encounter that not only transforms them, but transforms people around them through them. So who may climb the mountain of the Lord? Who may stand in this holy place? In other words, who can be established into leadership? Who can have an encounter with God? Only those whose hands and hearts are pure. Only those whose hands, what are you doing? Are you working for the kingdom? Are you seeking first his kingdom? Only those whose hands, that's the work of your hands, what are you doing? And hearts, out of your heart, your mouth shall speak. You'll know what's really in your heart by what you do and say, is basically what that's saying. Only those whose hands and hearts are pure, who do not worship idols. Remember, you can become an idol. You can become so all-important in your own mind. You and your agenda becomes more important than what God is doing. That's a problem. You've become an idol. Only those whose hands and hearts are pure, who do not worship idols and never tell lies. Listen, an exaggeration, even a small exaggeration of the truth, is a lie. It's not the truth. So I want to encourage you today, if you're believing God for more, if you're looking for an encounter with God, if you're wanting him to take you to a new level, ask yourself some hard questions. Are your hands pure? Is your heart pure? Are you working for the kingdom, or are you actually working against it in some ways? Do you worship idols? Have you made yourself an idol? Have you made something? Anything could be an idol. Anything that becomes more important than what God is doing and is wanting to do, that becomes an idol. That is an idol. I'm going to read the next verse 5. Only those, they will receive the Lord's blessing and have right relationship with God, their Savior. Such people may seek you and worship in your presence, O God of Jacob. That's saying there are people that are seeking him that are not finding him. And that's because their hands and their hearts are not pure. Lest he builds the house, the laborers labor in vain. We have to work with God. We have to work with God. I love you guys. God bless you. I hope this encourages you and just helps you realign and examine so that you can get right on track and have the encounter and have God do a work in you and through you that you're wanting Him to do. God bless. See you soon.